Before visiting Panama, there was one place we were both dying to see, but there was limited information online about this spot. We'd seen it across Instagram and this place looked like Hawaii, and our goal was to find this place and reach these mountains. We messaged this guy Jerry, who was happy to help and show us around. We took a bus from Panama City to El Valle de Anton, where we'd visit some other spots in the area first.
We've got our first trek today and it's apparently the best hike to do for sunset. So we're just gonna hike up now and see what the views are like.
I think it's about an hour and a half to the top, but apparently it gets a little bit tricky at some points. So yeah, we'll see how the hike is.
We're about half an hour into the hike and we kind of reached more of the highest point and we're just kind of walking along the ridge now. If you want to do this hike, it's called Sero Iguana. It's the best one for sunset. It's crazy how different the landscape is here compared to like San Blas or whatever, because we're only about 500, 600 meters in elevation. In this direction is the Pacific Ocean. It is starting to get really windy up here. Blimey, up there it is so windy. We have just reached the summit of this mountain and look at this cliff over here. Look along there. We are going to go to the end and apparently it's even windier at the end there. Are you ready for that?
No, I'm going to get blown over. I'm going to get blown off the side.
It's so strong, isn't it?
Yeah.
You can kind of see the wind up here. Look how windy it is. Right, I've just found a quieter section, but honestly, in some of the sections, it is so flipping windy. Even if you stand with your arms out, you feel like you're gonna fall over. But this is unusual. This is not normal to this area. Yeah, but if you come in wet seasons, apparently it does get windier. You can also see the clouds are moving so fast right now. Well, how are you finding it?
Windy.
So windy,
It's the
isn't
only
it?
word I can use.
So whilst I hide away from the wind, this whole mountain we're on, all around here, is actually a massive volcanic cauldron, like a big crater. And so we're actually on the edge of the crater right now. And inside is the town of El Valle de Anton. And apparently it's the largest settlement of anywhere in the world inside of a volcanic crater, which is pretty crazy. We have reached the end of that big like peninsula then. And it's even windier here. What the town looks like in the crater, if you can even hear me. I can't believe how windy it was back there. Suddenly it's so peaceful. It's just like that little bit of the valley. All the wind was just shooting through. Wow. So we're doing a kind of a loop. So we're going to loop down and then go back to where we're staying. I probably look very windswept, like I've just been through the wars, but trust me, I didn't even film because I was just worried about trying to stay on 2 feet. That's how windy it was.
Wow guys, what an incredible hike that was. Honestly though, I was not expecting it to be that windy. Anyway, tomorrow we're going to be doing something completely different here in Anton Valley. So I'm quite excited to do that and like check out different things you can do in this area. Good morning. Today we're actually heading to some waterfalls and apparently you can like jump in them and they're apparently the best waterfalls in the area and not too busy. So I'm very excited for this.
We have just arrived at the waterfall entrance and this is called Pozzo Azul, which is like blue waterfall or something. So we've got about a 15-minute walk until we get to the waterfall. One of the things I really like about this area, Anton Valley, is that it is such a nice temperature. Even though it's only like 500, 600 meters above sea level, it is so much cooler than Panama City. It's like the humidity just like disappears. We have already reached the first waterfall and I think this is the one where you can actually like jump into the water and stuff. And if you know me, I love a bit of jumping into water. Climb down here. So we have to climb up this ladder. Jerry here has been taking us around Anton Valley and he's going to show us how to jump into the water here because we can do some pretty big jumps. He's just going across here and then he's gonna jump into this water. Yo, that was a big jump. That must be like 8 meters or something. That's a big one. 3, 2, 1. Woohoo! That was good fun. Are you ready to do it, Emilia?
I'm not sure. Is it okay?
Yeah, it's fine. It's good fun.
Okay. Promise?
Yeah, go off that rock, I reckon, first.
Okay.
Come on, Emilia, you can do it. Yeah, really deep. This is to Emilia's mum. Don't worry, I've checked it out. It's super deep, super safe. She's gonna be absolutely fine. 1. This place is like a big adult adventure playground. We're now climbing up these rocks and we're going up to this waterfall. And apparently beyond that waterfall, there's another one that we can go to. So just like keep on going up these cascading waterfalls. Pretty cool. This is like my idea of a theme park or a weekend away. This is the best thing to do. Jumping off rocks, having good fun. You have to swim through this little lagoon here to get up to the waterfall. You ready? After you?
Yeah.
Check this out. We are about to go on this natural slide down this little waterfall. We go down the slide. So unfortunately we finished off at the waterfalls and we are heading back because we want to rest this afternoon, because tomorrow we have a big old day where we're going to somewhere quite far away from Anton Valley, but it's definitely going to be worth it, trust me. Good morning, it is currently 1:52 and we're getting up because we have about 2.5 hour drive all the way to this spot. Let's hope it's not going to be cloudy and we're going to get an epic sunrise. Right now it sounds super windy outside.
It's currently about 4 AM and we are just walking through the pitch black.
Right now you can see so many stars above us, honestly. The Milky Way is so clear tonight. And in about an hour and a half, we should have, hopefully, a really good sunrise.
As the horizon brightened up in the distance, we saw the mountain in front of us and the reason we had come all this way.
Guys, look how crazy the view is.
Oh my gosh, I literally can't believe it.
The way up, I don't know how we did that in the dark. I mean, it's probably a good job we didn't see where we were going up because it was so dark, because I'm not sure we would have gone up. It would have been hard to getting you up there. It was so steep. It is crazy how deep these valleys are, and we're just on this ridge in the middle of Panama. Like, what is going on right now?
I almost can't believe we're here. It almost reminds me of like pictures of Hawaii and stuff. This looks crazy.
And the crazy thing is, just in the background here, it just goes to flat land and then the Pacific Ocean. It's just like these random mountains in the middle of nowhere. And if you do want to come here, it's around the town of Ola, but the closest place to stay is Valle de Anton. So if you want to stay there and you can take a tour from that area. It's crazy that this is the way we came up in the dark. We didn't even know what we were walking up to. And now going down, it is so steep. Look at it. Oh. How you doing?
I'm struggling a bit.
It's like almost vertical. I'm so much higher.
Vertical. It's going to be a slow walk down.
We've begun walking down now, and it's so sad to go because honestly the views are incredible. All the different valleys, you could walk around that whole area for hours and hours. There's so many different trails. I would advise coming with a guide because especially if you're coming for sunrise or whatever, because there's just trails everywhere and you will have no idea where you're going.
Our guide Jerry also said it's supposed to be really good if you come here in the wet season because all the mountains look like bright green. We've seen some pictures, it does look amazing. And apparently in wet season you can climb right to the top peak, and I definitely want to come back for that.
We have just reached our next spot of the day, which is only about 20 minutes away from that beautiful viewpoint. And this is going to be amazing because it's basically a waterfall and we're going to be able to cool off in here. What is that?
Chickens.
Oh, I thought it might be monkeys or something. I was like, what is going on? But they're just chickens. So we're going to be able to shower, refresh.
I've got this little frozen snack. Everyone said it's really good and a lot of people have in Panama. And it's basically like frozen coconut, but it's so cold to hold that you kind of just open this bit and then just suck it out. But it tastes very coconutty and good actually.
Yeah?
It's very refreshing. Just
nice.
cold.
Just cold. We have just arrived at the waterfall. We've got the whole canopy around and this little waterfall, obviously because it's dry season, it's not at peak fullness, but still going to be very refreshing. How is it?
Feels a little bit chilly on the feet, but we've got to go in and refresh.
It does feel very cold in there.
That water is so refreshing after our morning hike. I felt a bit sweaty, but I feel much better now. And Joel is about to have a little race with Trek the dog. Let's see who wins. Ready? Go! Come on, Trek! Yeah. No! Go.
I mean, I did win the race, but I just let Trek have it in the end. I'm just a more mature man.
No, I think you cheated. I think you cheated.
I did have a bit of a head start, to be fair.
Yeah.
So guys, we are back in Val de Anton town now. Honestly, we are absolutely exhausted from today. It was getting up at 2 a.m. is not something you should do every day, is it?
No, we're so tired. We've been like dragging ourselves around town trying to find dinner. We've got some pasta.
Just a simple pasta for dinner.
It's time to go back to our hostel and chill.
Yeah. We're actually staying at La Casa de Juan hostel and highly recommend it if you're coming here. There's not many hostels in town as it is very local and quite chilled out. But highly recommend checking out this area because there's so many beautiful hikes, so many other waterfalls, not just the ones I've shown you in this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, go down there and hit the like button, hit the subscribe and join for more Panama videos. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.